Hello, welcome to MineCraft. This is Christian, also known as Karma Turtle.
And I'm Tyler, also known as It's Snake.
And we are from Zolby.com, and we are going to begin a little series of tutorials for a very popular game called MineCraft. And so we're just gonna get started. Tyler, of course, looks like Dr. Zoidberg from the popular television show Futurama. You can see him there. And I'm a creeper in a business suit, because I mean business, so back off.
And you might be wondering why we have low health. That's because we had a little fight earlier.
I gave him a flower, it's okay.
Yeah, that still doesn't make up for anything.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Tyler. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing in our tutorial is showing you how to build a basic shelter to survive your first few Minecraft days. And the best thing to build out of is dirt, but dirt doesn't look nice. It is not very explosion proof, which is a problem, and you can't make anything out of it. So we're actually going to use wood, which is great because, as you see behind me, there's plenty of trees over there. So we're going to go and start chopping them down. Okay, so these are trees, obviously. There's three kinds of trees. There's these trees, and there's birch trees, and there's another kind of tree that looks like this one. They all get you the same stuff. They'll all give you wood, but they don't stack together in your inventory. And to gather the trees, just like every other resource, you look at it and hold your left mouse button. If you just repeatedly click it, you're going to sit here for hours and you're not going to get anywhere. But just hold it, get rid of the bottom two, and just stand under the rest of the tree, because things float in Minecraft. The physics are amazing, I love it. And then, as you continue to chop down the tree, you'll just pick up all the logs. And now I've got 5 pieces of wood. So Tyler, if you'd help me chop down a couple more trees.
Sure.
That would be great. So just pick a tree. I'm going to chop down another birch, so I only have 1 stack.
There's that other tree over there. That dark one.
And when you're chopping down trees, don't be afraid if you see little trees appearing around you. Those are called saplings. It's best to pick those up and right-click them on the ground. That'll plant them, and eventually they'll grow into more trees, so you don't run out of trees.
Like these little things right here, they're saplings.
Yeah.
I just picked one up.
Why don't you show them how to plant those?
So you just pop it right down.
Right-click.
Takes a couple days to do it.
Well, it takes a couple days to grow,
That's
but
what I
not
mean.
to plant. Alright, and then we're not going to build a house entirely out of logs, because that's stupid. We're going to go into our inventory, put our wood over in our crafting square, and make a lot of wooden planks. Just repeatedly left-click to gather it all up. Just one little stack, and wooden planks. Alright, and then you can just put that anywhere. And then, while you are in your crafting spot, pick up your stack of wood and right-click in every spot, and that's going to make your crafting table, and that's an important thing. We'll get more to that later. Alright, so Tyler, where do you think we should build our house?
Let's see, how about... Want to go down that sand over there?
I don't like building on sand, but I think that's the best spot, because it's clear. So, why don't you lay down the foundation?
Okay.
And I'm going to build us a door. Oh god, I'm lagging a little bit, it's okay. Remember, you don't need too big of a house on your first night, but since there's 2 of us, we're going to build a little bit. Alright, where's the door going? Right here? Alright, bam, door.
It needs to get some more wood.
What? Oh, I have 34 pieces.
Yeah, 34 pieces, okay.
Yeah. I don't need to bring that crafting table in here or something, I don't know. And placing your wood blocks is the same as planting saplings. Just right-click wherever you want them to go, and you will be building a house. If only it was this easy in real life. Oh man, I'm running low on wood too, buddy.
Want to go get some more?
Yeah, go get more. Oh man. Keep on building.
And another thing about the saplings, you can only plant them on grass because sand, that wouldn't really work.
Yeah, you can never, you never see trees growing out of sand. Well, you might, I don't know. I never see trees growing out of sand. So, remember, only on dirt. It's okay if it's not green. Just gotta go on dirt. Oh, I'm just gonna gather up these saplings. Ooh, a flower. Yeah, just finish up the roof there. It's a low roof.
Oh, it's getting nighttime.
Uh-oh. Quick. Into the house.
Oh, they kind of messed up.
Oh, watch your language, Tyler. No, it's okay. I don't mind it. I'll fix this block that's in here. We have a low roof.
Yeah, you should have did 4 high.
Oh, well, I didn't want to install it, but we would have needed more wood. Get in here. Alright, so this is our house. The door, which you didn't see me build, the door, if you go into your crafting table, not your crafting thing, your crafting table, if you do a rectangle that's 2 by 3, like that.
It looks kind of like a door.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Crafting, just try to make what you're trying to craft, and you'll get it. So a door is like that, and then you can put a door down and it opens, keeps monsters out, and lets light through, so you can tell what time of day it is. And Tyler, if you look over here really quick, I'm going to brighten up our house a little bit with some decorations. There we go.
Oh, a nice flower.
Yeah, flower. How nice. Alright, so that's our basic shelter, and we're going to have to wait out the night because we are not prepared to fight the kinds of monsters that are out there.
Even though some look like you.
Yeah.
Except without the suit.
They're my workers, and they don't like me very much. They don't do what I say. Okay, so we survived the night, but not so much the morning. This hole is the aftermath of a creature called a creeper, which I look like. Creepers just kind of bounce around. They can survive in the daylight, and when they get close to you, they will explode, which is why you want to make your house kind of explosion proof. And when we were trying to start recording, and then the creeper got close to me and I didn't see him, and he almost killed me. But we're okay. Over to the right of our house are another kind of monster called spiders. And in the daytime, they are friendly, but in caves and nighttime, they will attack you. So we're going to leave these guys alone. But they are a source for string, which you can use to make bows and fishing rods out of. But we're not ready to fight these guys, so we're just going to let them be. Alright, so what do you think, Tyler? You think we should go after some coal and make some torches?
Sure.
So we don't have such a dark house anymore?
Just get some wood.
Yeah, we need more wood.
More wood.
I've got some wood.
Ooh.
Just kidding. So let's chop down some more trees. Silly spiders. Get away from me. If I punch you by accident, spider, remember that it was an accident and don't attack me. Alright, I think I've got enough. Alright, back to the crafting table. Okay, so we have 2 options when it comes to coal. We can either look for the coal ore, or we can make charcoal. I kind of want to go adventuring and try to find coal ore, and unfortunately we're going to need to build some picks to mine the coal. So to build picks and all other tools, first we need to make sticks. Sticks are simple. Just take wooden planks and make a a little line out of them. And then, Tyler, why don't you show him how to make a pick?
So you just put 2 on the bottom. Okay. And you take your wood and you put 3, 1, 2, 3 on the top, and there's your pick. So it looks like a pick.
Yep.
Now if you wanted to make a hoe for gardening, you would take this block off and it would make a hoe. If you wanted to do an axe, you would put it down like this. See how it makes the shape? It looks the same.
Yep. So crafting is really simple. It's you just build the shape of the item you're making. So we'll get more into that when we start talking about advanced crafting. But tools, they're made out of, I think it's 5 different materials: wood, stone, iron, diamond, and gold. Wood is the one you start out with. It's also the least strong, ranging up to diamond, and then gold does not last long, but it works as well as iron, which is kind of weird. But
it's a soft metal,
yes.
so it breaks easier.
Yeah. So we're gonna go and look to see if we can find some coal on the surface. If not, we're gonna have to make us some charcoal, which we still need the picks for. So let's go this way. And excuse me if I look like I'm running randomly. I'm running Minecraft on a 1 gig netbook, so I do lag a little bit when I enter new areas. One of the things I do have to do to compensate for this. Oh, it's getting dark. Why don't we'll run back to the house and we'll camp it out there, and then we'll look for coal in the morning. But as I was saying, to compensate for the lag, I have to adjust my video settings. And when we get into the safety of the house, Tyler can show you how to do that. Don't close that door. I swear if you... Oh my god, you're closing the door. Let me in. I built most of this house and the door.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay,
so to edit your video settings, you just press Escape, Options, and you go to Video Settings. So if your game's feeling kind of slow, you probably want to change the graphics to Fast. There's only 2 options, Fast and Fancy. The limit frame rate doesn't really do much. I usually keep it on off, doesn't really matter. View bobbing is, so when you're walking, the screen will go up and down, so it looks like you're more realistically walking. The render distance is how far you can see away. So if you're on a computer like Christian's, like a netbook, you probably want to have the render distance on tiny. There's 4 different options. We got tiny, short, normal, and far. I have mine on far because I have a nice computer.
Shut up.
If you have some 3D glasses, you know, like from the movie theater or something like that, you can actually turn this on and it will be in 3D. Smooth lighting, it makes the game look a little better. It has more of a nice shadow to each object and everything.
I really don't like smooth lighting.
Well, because you have a crappy computer.
No, I think it brings out the blocky graphics of the game better.
I see.
I like the blocky graphics. Alright, so that's the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. Oh, the arrows are gone. Well, there was a lot of arrows out here. We had a little fight with some skeleton archers, but they all died in the sunlight because they're like gingers. But please watch our next episode. Will be on the hunt for coal, and you know, I'm sure you're gonna want to know how to do that because that's an important thing. So if you like this video, leave a like and a rating and subscribe. So thank you.